Hi guys, welcome back to B's Speed Shop. So I've almost got this side of the floor repairs done. I've just got to finish my spot welds along this seam. I've got my little corner repair I've got to do just here. And I've also got new replacement front and back slinging brackets which go on underneath the floor. And then once I've got all these bits finished, I can then move on to the driver's side and start working on the floor that side. So before I start welding this seam back together, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come along and just re-drill some of these holes with a 6mm drill just to open them up a bit. As you can see, these ones here are quite small. So I'm going to drill them so they're roughly the same size as this, and do that all the way along up to about here somewhere. Well, those ones probably don't need to, but there's a few that need doing. And then once I've got those drilled, I can clamp it together and weld it together. And then once I get all of those done, my next job will be making a little piece to fill in this corner here. So I've got these holes drilled slightly bigger so I can get a bit more of a bigger spot weld in there, just so I know it's all secure. I've got this clamp on because this edge of the sill was sticking out a little bit, so I've just clamped it together just to try and bring it in line a bit more. I mean, you can see it sort of sticks out a little bit just there, but that's fine. It's all mostly lined up where it needs to be now, so I can obviously just grind this edge back to make them flush once I've finished all the welding. So what I'll do is I'll set up my other camera, set up a little time lapse, and I'll do all of these spot welds along this edge, and I've got a couple to do along this edge as well. So that is my first task I've got to do. So I've got all of my spot welds done all the way along this edge. I've done them all. There's a little cut there, so I just stitched that back together. But then obviously I've done all the spot welds all the way along. I've done a few along this edge where I needed to do them as well. And there's a couple here I needed to do as well. So pretty happy to get all them done today. So obviously now I've just got to grind all of these spot welds back a bit, just clean up some of this splatter as well. Some like just there. Yeah, pretty happy with how everything's gone today. I'll probably come back tomorrow and start cleaning all this up. So unfortunately I did run out of gas on my bottle for my welder, so I will have to pick one of those up next week before I can start doing any more welding. But pretty much done what I wanted to do today, apart from this little patch. So I've started to grind down the tops of some of these welds. You can see the spot welds where I've ground the tops off. and then what I can do is I can come back with my belt sander and go over them and just smooth them out. So I've got most of the way along. I just got that back section there. I've got to grind all the tops off of them, and then I can just flatten them out with the belt sander. So I'm going to be leaving this video here for now. Unfortunately, I did run out of gas in the bottle I've got for my welder, but I should be able to pick up another one next week after work, so I can keep going on this next weekend. Super happy I was able to get all the spot welds on this edge finished. So obviously now I've just got to come back and grind them down and just make it look nice, just sort of blend it all in. So thanks for watching this video.